Whoa.
What's wrong?
There was a face under all that hair.
Cut me some slack. I've been busy. Speaking of busy, what game's next up to bat?
Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy.
Alright, well if the last one was anything to go off of, that shouldn't be too bad.
Well,
I don't like that well. That does not sound like a well of confidence.
about that. Capcom outsourced all of the Game Boy Megaman games to one company. Except one.
This one, huh? Alright, highlight the damage for me.
One moment. The music is awful, the boss AI is dumb, the level design is subpar and the story, while entirely in the instruction book, is pretty bad.
Lovely. Is there anything good about this game?
Well, the final boss doesn't use the "I can only be hurt by one limited special weapon" gimmick, and despite having a full 8 Robot Master levels this time, it's pretty short.
Short being on the list of pros is never a good thing. Alright, let's get to it. Alright everyone, welcome to Mega Man 2 for the Game Boy, bereft of subtitle. Well, once again, it's looking like we're going to have 4 Robot Masters from one game and 4 Robot Masters from another, and as such, I have no idea what their special ability weaknesses are going to be. Therefore, I'll just do what I did last time, or something similar. I'll start with what it has me on. God, she really wasn't kidding when she said the music is a massive step down. Ugh. Alright, so, Contralto,
Yes?
you said that the story was terrible too, huh? So why don't you go ahead and lay that on us?
Dr. Wily steals a time machine from the world's Grinos Institute and uses it to travel 37.426 years into a peaceful version of the future and capture, remodel, and reprogram a future version of Mega Man, who is a household robot again, to beat the present one.
Wow. Yeah, that does sound pretty dumb.
It gets worse. The future Mega Man doesn't use an arm cannon anymore, he fights with a pogo stick.
Like, if you've got a time machine, why are you even bothering with Mega Man at this point? Go back in time, because clearly he had to come back from the future. Just go back in time and stop Mega Man from ever being created. Problem solved, man. Oh man, I can't get to that E-can. Oh, that's cute. Apparently, I don't have any access to Rush in this game, or at least not yet.
Yeah, you have to acquire all 3 of the Rush abilities this time.
Why would they make me get the Rush Coil? Every game he's been in, you get the Rush Coil from the onset. That's...
Dumb.
yeah.
I warned you this one was bad. There's a reason Capcom only let this team do one game.
Yeah? I certainly see what you mean. Gotta say, so far things have been pretty smooth sailing. No real problems yet. Let's see if that boss AI is as bad as Contralto said it would be. Of course, truthfully, Crashman was never really that difficult. He's significantly slower this time around, though, so... yeah, he's even less dangerous than he used to be. Oh. Hey, I can slide, what do you know? I just went to do it by reflexive habit and it worked.
See what I mean by dumb AI?
Yeah, I see. We get Clash Bomb and Rush Coil. Ew. They couldn't even get the name right. Onward to Metal Man. I can see what you mean about the subpar level design. They're getting real crappy with those blind jumps. Especially considering that I can't go back up. You know, thinking about it, sliding probably makes the Mega Man 2 bosses significantly easier, as that's a line of mobility you absolutely did not have in the fight with them.
Getting that farming itch again?
No, they're just in my way. You can't preach playing more carefully alongside bum rushing these guys to tell me not to farm. Extra life. I've always found the concept of extra lives in Mega Man to be a somewhat more interesting one than in most other games, as being an artificial organism, he could always just have his consciousness uploaded into a new body. It kind of made sense. Another extra life, and I can actually use the Rush Coil to get to this goodie. Well, I'm gonna have to go back and take a look at that again. Looks like Rush really doesn't like being jumped on this time around. That facial expression when you use the Rush Coil. Yet another extra life. See, the levels don't feel too long either. Ow. Huh. He just entirely waits on me to attack. Yeah. I certainly have to agree. Contralto was right. These bosses are dumb. You know what? Given that Crash Bomb was such a pain in the ass to use, I'm not even going to try it on him. Especially not when the Buster is so startlingly effective. Or I suppose it's not necessarily particularly effective. Metal Man's just dumb. Anything's effective when they make virtually no attempt to dodge. And that's the end of Metal Man. See if they're going to misname this one as well. No, Metal Blade they got right at least. And what was perhaps the most useless of the three Rush adapters. But that's two bosses. Good on time as we are. We're gonna go ahead and cut this one short. We'll see all of you on the other side.